Switzerland, the neutral fortress. Switzerland has built a reputation for neutrality that has lasted centuries. Nestled between the mountains of Europe, it hasn't been involved in a war since 1815. While the world around it has been consumed by conflict, Switzerland has remained untouched by the chaos. Its political system, based on direct democracy, is a key factor in its stability. Swiss citizens vote regularly on critical issues, making them feel connected and involved. This sense of participation has contributed to a deep sense of political peace and order. In a world where conflict is often the norm, Switzerland is the rare exception, and that makes it a political fortress. Norway, stability in the land of the midnight sun. Norway is one of the most politically stable countries in the world, and it's not just because of its oil wealth. Its political stability is rooted in a long tradition of strong governance and commitment to social welfare. This Scandinavian powerhouse has one of the highest living standards globally, and its political system ensures that wealth is distributed evenly among its citizens. Norway's commitment to democracy and transparency makes it a shining example of how well-managed resources and governance can contribute to long-lasting political stability. In fact, its political environment is so stable that Norwegians seem to take it for granted. This is a country where the sun doesn't set in the summer, but the politics never lose their shine either. With its balanced approach to governance and wealth, Norway stands tall as an example of what a truly stable political environment looks like. Singapore, the tiny giant. Singapore is small in size but giant in political stability. With a population of just over 5 million, it punches far above its weight in global politics. This city-state's political landscape is shaped by a single party, the People's Action Party, PAP, which has been in power for more than 60 years. While some criticize its tight control over political opposition, there's no denying that Singapore's model has brought unparalleled economic prosperity and social stability. Its strategic location, highly developed infrastructure, and low levels of corruption contribute to a reliable and consistent government. Singapore's government has prioritized meritocracy, safety, and rule of law, creating a calm environment where businesses thrive and citizens feel secure. Despite its political model, it stands as a beacon of stability in a region often filled with turmoil. Canada, the land of peace and progress. Canada is known for its politeness, but behind the friendly exterior is a politically stable and progressive nation. With a peaceful relationship with its neighbors and a democratic system that values inclusiveness, it stands as one of the most politically stable countries in the world. Canada's political environment has been built on multiculturalism and a commitment to fairness and justice. It has avoided major political upheavals, even during the tensions of the Cold War and global recessions. This is largely because of its strong legal framework, which protects the rights of all citizens. Canada's political stability is reflected in its high standard of living and its status as a global peacekeeper. By promoting peace, tolerance, and economic growth, Canada remains a model of political tranquility. Japan, order amidst the chaos. Japan is a country known for its perfect blend of tradition and modernity, and its political environment is no different. It is a country that has experienced a traumatic history, from World War II to economic crises, yet it has remained politically stable. This stability is driven by a strong political system with an emperor as the symbolic figurehead, supported by a democratic government. Japan's stability is also rooted in its well-established institutions and respect for the rule of law. While political scandals may surface from time to time, they rarely threaten the country's overall stability. This stability is key to Japan's economic success and its role as a global leader in technology and innovation. Japan's calm leadership ensures that, even in the face of challenges, its political environment remains firmly intact. New Zealand, the island of calm. Far from the political storms of the world, New Zealand's political landscape is a breath of fresh air. With a population of just over 5 million, this island nation is known for its stable democracy and strong social policies. New Zealand has a history of peaceful transitions of power and a government that listens to the concerns of its citizens. The country's political stability is rooted in its commitment to fairness, environmental sustainability, and human rights. Unlike many other nations, New Zealand has managed to remain largely immune to the volatility that has rocked global politics. Its government's transparency and the active participation of citizens in decision-making processes help maintain its peaceful environment. For those looking for stability, New Zealand is the epitome of calm in a chaotic world. Finland, the Arctic stronghold. Finland's political system is built on a foundation of trust, and it shows in its stability. Known for its strong social policies, Finland's political environment is supported by a highly educated population and a low level of corruption. The Finnish people have consistently ranked high in global surveys of happiness and trust in government. Its political stability is a result of decades of careful governance, an education system that fosters equality, and policies that promote transparency and fairness. Finland's leaders are respected for their integrity, and this respect extends to the public's trust in the political system. Even in the harsh Arctic conditions, Finland's political environment remains strong and steady. Denmark, a model of harmony. Denmark is often seen as a model of political harmony and stability. It is a country that prides itself on its strong democracy, transparency, and a high level of social welfare. Danish politics are characterized by a cooperative approach, where multiple political parties work together to create a stable and effective government. With a focus on equality, environmental sustainability, and social well-being, Denmark's political system has ensured a consistently stable environment. Political scandals do occur, but they rarely have a significant impact on the overall system. Denmark's strong legal framework and respect for human rights ensure that the political environment remains steady, even during periods of global unrest. This stability has allowed Denmark to become one of the happiest and most politically secure countries in the world. Sweden, the calm before the storm. Sweden is one of the most politically stable countries in the world, known for its neutrality, high standard of living, and a strong social welfare system. Despite the global challenges that have affected other countries, Sweden's political system has remained strong, supported by a well-functioning democracy and a commitment to equality. The Swedish political system is based on a coalition government, where multiple parties work together to create policies that serve the people. Although Sweden has faced challenges like immigration debates and economic shifts, its political environment has remained remarkably stable. Swedish citizens are generally satisfied with their government, and the country's political institutions are respected across the globe. This level of political stability has been key to Sweden's success in areas such as education, healthcare, and innovation. Australia, a stable southern power. Australia's political environment is stable due to its long tradition of democratic governance and strong institutions. Despite being geographically distant from many of the world's major political powers, Australia plays an influential role in global politics. The country has maintained a stable political system for over a century, largely due to its commitment to democratic principles and respect for the rule of law. Its political stability is further bolstered by a well-regulated economy, which has made it one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Australia's political environment also benefits from a high level of public trust in the government, even during times of crisis. With a relatively peaceful history, Australia continues to thrive politically and economically, maintaining its position as a stable power in the Southern Hemisphere. Germany, the engine of Europe. Germany's political stability is integral to its role as Europe's leading economic power. With its strong institutions, well-established democracy, and commitment to social welfare, Germany has avoided the political upheavals that have affected many other European countries. The country's political stability is supported by a coalition government system that allows for broad representation and balanced decision-making. Germany's political landscape is dominated by the Christian Democratic Union and the Social Democratic Party, both of which have a long history of cooperation. This stable political system has allowed Germany to become a leading global player in economics, technology, and international diplomacy. Germany's commitment to social welfare and the rule of law ensures that its political system remains resilient, even in the face of global challenges. Luxembourg, the quiet powerhouse. Luxembourg is a small country with a remarkably stable political environment. This tiny nation has one of the highest per capita incomes in the world, and its political system is built on a foundation of cooperation, transparency, and rule of law. Luxembourg's political stability is rooted in its commitment to democracy and the welfare of its citizens. The country's political system is characterized by a high level of trust in government, with political parties working together to ensure that the needs of the people are met. Despite its small size, Luxembourg has become an important player in the global economy, thanks to its political stability and strong financial sector. As a result, Luxembourg continues to thrive in a global landscape often marked by uncertainty.